Wait for the trailer, wait. They're talking me out of it. The last episode, if you remember, we didn't drop down Palm Creek. But what I'm showing this for is in the background, Millie's counting out how many crocs wide the drop is compared to how many crocs long the width of my car is.
Your car is 9 microcs and this is 8 microcs.
I love it, Millie. Maybe this could be the reason why this side looks like this, huh? So we failed at that, but we had a lot of nice comments saying what a great episode it was. So thank you. We had another awesome camp at Birdie Creek. So an early rise for me. It's probably around 4 a.m. and I can't stop thinking about what we've got ahead of us today over at Gunshot. I walked down to the water. It's still very warm even though it's really early. Get the fire going for everyone to have when they wake up. So this was our camp at Birdie Creek and it was so nice to see water in it after the beginning of the Palm Creek track. All the crossings were very dry. Hearing the creek run all night, it was beautiful. A good feed before we prepare to drop in. Did you jump in with your shirt on?
No.
What's your Simpson Desert shirt? Turkey time. This camp is only 40 minutes from Gunshot. So this intersection right here shows us 8 Ks. Also too, we were corrected in the last video, and rightly so, when I said we turned off the PDR onto the old Tele. So the PDR runs from Lakeland to Weeper. And this is the turn off right here, where we turned to head to Bramwell Roadhouse. So the correct name for that road is the Telegraph Road. You've turned off right here and you're heading to Bramwell Roadhouse. So the old Tele is just outside that roadhouse. So that's this sign right here. So what I should have said is when you're turning off the Telegraph Road onto the old Tele, the fun will start. Apologies for that, but this was our backup map because we also had that awesome atlas that we were using. Had a wealth of knowledge in it too. But this here, 30 years ago, from Lynn and Yvonne Fraser. Yeah, this was how we did it 30 years ago. And I've got a lot of notes and stuff highlighted. We had so much information in that atlas and on this detailed map, but this book pretty much just sat in the back.
Very good.
There was a long stretch of nothing. We were traveling quite fast, flat and green, all around us. Kind of like we were on the wrong track. Now how different will it be from 30 years ago when I was here? We'll actually have a little bit of look at that footage. Yes, so very, very tame in comparison to what I'm about to see. But back in those days, I didn't have lockers, so this Hilux was all open. No reduction gears, so I guess the terrain back then suited the technology of vehicle. Bit more suspension movement though than the old 79. This was me and Kevin in the middle of the wet season. Cyclone Bobby had just hit the tip of Australia. Now, at this point, we hadn't fully felt the full force of the cyclone. And I'll show you as this series goes on what a full force of a cyclone looks like in Cape York. Wow, so this is it. In real life, I'm standing in it. It's massive. And again, the concern for the width. Would I be wide enough to not take out doors? The sheer steepness of the drop with all that weight on my roof. Excuses I know, but I've got to keep my navvy happy. So I need to find myself a way down here to put the car in the hole.
Oh, you winching?
So this one here, it's quite a lot easier.
What?
It's not as long, it's not as steep. It's the one known as the drop with the tree over the top. Some campers at the bottom, and they said they hadn't seen anybody drop down this one. So I figured better safe than sorry, and I pulled out some cable just in case I got stuck at the bottom nosing into that mud. And nobody wants to be pulling cable out waist high in mud.
Wait.
Hang on to the right.
Oh!
Nice. Someone, son. Yeah, cut up, huh? Nah.
Oh, your lights, Dad!
Oh, his lights. Heard Mum call carnage. Do they still work? They still work.
You mean terrain tamers do it on Tuesdays?
That was a cool one. Did you see the splash?
Oh, I got it on film, look.
It was so good, eh?
Terrain tamers do it on Tuesdays. Square.
Oh, the back lights. There's your light. There's your light, Jen. Just there. Chelle says.
No! Gotta go back and get his piece of light.
That was a huge hit. So thankful that Adam had time to get the PSR chassis brace plates on before I left.
This is Gunshot.
As far as you go.
I won't go anymore.
You're on
You're
mud.
in mud, soupy mud. That is deep and soupy.
From what I've read about the shape of these drop-ins, locals say it's caused by the trailers, their rear end dropping down like guillotine blades, slicing away, creating that slope. I'm not sure these days how many of the trailers are actually coming down.
I don't think you're going to get it.
Not without damage, right? So I'm in here now to try and get the nod of approval from Chelle to be able to drop down this main drop. If we fit, she shouldn't have any reason to say no. She saw us drop down the tamer one, so I'm hoping that I do fit.
Mum says no. Like on the t-shirt.
You reckon I could drop down that one since I smashed my lights anyway?
Yeah!
Watch your mirror on the other side.
Huh?
Yeah! Dad, are you gonna drop down it?
No!
First camera still works. Can't be that bad back there. Remember, I haven't been out of the car since dropping down that other drop, so I haven't even seen the tail lights. And I'm thinking, how bad can it be? The reverse camera's working. Now, I'm not sure if all this is from attempting to drive up Palm Creek or dropping down the easier drop of Gunshot or trying to get up Gunshot. Nevertheless, we'll need a touch up. Unfortunately, I earned myself a new nickname on this little trip from a couple of different groups that we kept seeing along the tracks. And yeah, it was Speedos. We even heard a group talking about me, not knowing that I could hear them, calling me Speedos. So it's Paul's turn now, and there was one more drop a little bit further round. It was a little bit tamer again, but it was boggy at the bottom with a bit of a left-hand turn. Will you lock her in from the start?
Lock her in. Yep.
Low range.
Yep. Low range.
He can't see you, by the way.
I'm looking right at him.
Can you see him?
I can't see where I'm going.
Okay, he can see you, can't see where he's going.
Watch me with the brakes.
Getting closer.
A little bit that way.
To the right.
Brakes, use your brakes, go a little bit more left.
You're about to drop.
Let it go, let it run.
Let it run.
Nice.
Done. What's the trailer look like?
Ah.
No, send it, wait. Wait for the trailer, wait.
Oh!
Doesn't this image right here remind you of a Jaffle or a Breville? New nickname, the Jaffle. Go, 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 go.
Oh my God.
Okay, send now, but send this way. Hey, send now, but send this way. Go, send it, send it.
Oh no.
It's gonna get stuck in the mud.
Good job, mate.
Good work, Paul! Woo!
You got to steer that way to keep the trailer from going up the hill. We had a snatchy hooked up to the front of him. Campers nearby who'd seen vehicles come through here over the last few days said it was pretty easy to get them out once they were stuck in this mud. So this right here was supposed to be a 2-minute recovery.
Nice.
How's the trailer look though?
It's okay. Train your wheels up.
You're digging, you're digging.
Alright, I'm going to come back a couple of metres.
Paulie, left hand down, left hand down, left hand down.
Stop that typing. I can hear you all already. The answer's no. I don't miss the V8. I love my little auto.
The trailer's safe.
Straighten your wheels, Paulie.
Potentially a front locker with an earlier, bigger send might have helped, but we are beached now.
It's not going anywhere.
He's not moving. Dad, he's not moving.
Yeah, you're not moving, eh?
He's digging holes.
Nah, you pulled me then. Let's just winch up.
Are we done? So are we trying to winch him now?
The winch is all... Should have got it out first. Should have.
Need water on this.
It's full of mud here. You just dropped in a 6 foot of mud.
Pull out.
Out. It's all tangled up. Go out. Get more out.
We need water. Maybe.
Why didn't he take it out before he went in? Out more. Okay. Got it. Out.
That's in. Other way.
Out. In.
Get away!
I'm going back in, so when I say the other way, you've got to quickly hit it the other way. Give me the switch,
Go. Wait. Oh, you dirty has. No, it's not.
The Paul's winch was all bound up in there. We probably should have pulled it out at camp last night, having it ready for today. Plan B, I was going to turn around, put a strap on me to a tree and try and winch him out. Looks like a single line pull is not going to do the job.
What's happening?
So we're going to double him up, put the block on him. We'll dig a bit of a ramp and we'll use this. This halves the load of the winch. And we'll get him. A little bit of a rookie mistake made by the team is we didn't have that winch out before he went in. Now doubling up the cable means that I'm further away from the tree that I was relying on to stop me sliding. So let me introduce you to my adjustable extension strap. So the shorter one is now not long enough, and this one here way too long.
Film crew lady's going on a break. And stop.
This isn't doing it all way again. I'm in park.
Yeah.
So it's just as a security.
Yeah, just got this way forward.
All the V8 boys, they might have settled down a little bit now. There's proof here that he's not moving. I don't think if this 4-cylinder was a big pumping V8 that we would have got him out.
Dad, you got tension! You're starting to slide.
I was really starting to worry. Touching the drum on my winch, I couldn't. It was that hot. It had been labouring now for a long time, putting a lot of load on my front axles too, pulling that left nose down. I mean, his car wasn't moving, but the winch was still working.
It's going. It's going.
Dad, can we get the tracks back out? I'm sure he's gone over the tracks now. What about digging out the mount, Dad? Digging out in front of him so that it comes straight.
She's all over it.
You gotta compact it down.
Everyone's in on this.
Dad, we need to put a tracks on that side.
I think you're right, Millie. Next time we stop, I was getting him to go left and right to get that open diff, to transfer power to both wheels as we needed it. Now at this point I was scratching my head, and the conversation over the UHF was that I was suggesting we unhook the trailer, get the Hilux out, and then go back in and try and recover the trailer. Paul fought the idea. He thought it would be a huge mission once the trailer's unhitched to get it out. So we've gone stagnant again. He's not moving at all. But I had an idea. Earlier on we pulled out a bit of cable. Now I'm wondering if it's now long enough to reach my car. And yes, there was enough out to reach the front of my car. Happy days.
You're sliding!
My winch, after all this time, was starting to not be happy. It wasn't making the same noise it was making when we first started this recovery. I was a little worried.
You're moving,
Keep
keep going.
going!
Still working.
With his winch now hooked up and working, it made that last little section so much easier on my winch.
Are you stopping? Good work.
It's over. We did it. Well done, Paul, for staying stubborn on the fact that you did not want to drop that trailer. A good decision in the end. All right, the poor convoy that was behind us, they've had to watch the process of getting the trailer out, and it's a GQ ute, and he dropped down the Palm Creek one. Hardcore. Drove the drop.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one,
Well, you think that one's harder?
but I just didn't like it because it really smashed my bull bar into the ground. So I'm
The
like,
one at Palm. It turns out Ben and his brother are actually right into their four-wheel driving. A couple of race trucks back at home, and they may just be interested in a spot in 2026 up at TJ's and the 24-hour, the drive till you drop. So we might be seeing a bit more of these brothers come next year. Nice, yeah, nice. Oh, that big belly on the GQ. Oh, what have we got going on here? We're going to hear the high mount winch work, and then there's a 300 coming in.
No.
What do you mean no? Are you staying up there?
Yeah, I'm going to go around.
Oh, what do you mean go around? Oh, you're going to go back out and around? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You weren't in four-wheel drive or something? Were you not ready?
Zombie wiper.
Oh no.
Oh, I got it.
You take that, I'll get on the tyre.
You got it?
Yep. You got it? Got him? He just dropped in, the big belly just sucked in. The 300's not coming in. He's got to drive around the other way. Oh, it's struggling. Whoa, it's struggling, that tree. What's that tree doing? You right with the tree? Wow, that's really stuck for it to struggle like that. It's coming now. Wow. You drive the car. That's the sound we want to hear. A little bit left hand down. The Gunshot Creek car wash. We're just putting the mud that we accidentally took out back in. That number plate looks fine. Oh. But what we did suffer, and you know what? I did hit this. Look, we're gonna have to touch, that's all. That's touch. Wow, that's how narrow it was in there.
Would you like a rock?
And the other side, oh no thank you.
I will.
The other side, no, that was from Palm Creek. The drop at Palm Creek when I tried to drive up it. Well, we did put the 79 and the N80 through a bit of hell here, but we're unscathed at the moment. A little bit of, oh, that's an air filter. We shouldn't need that. Did that fall out? Just on behind the headrest. So the little bit of, gee, that light's a mess. Have a go at that. Look how strong that mount is for it to have bent the pipe. Like the factory one would have popped the nuts off the bolt, but yeah, that. But I like the taper. See how it tapers up? I think I might ask Adam to make me some tapered tail lights. I reckon they look cool.
Adam from where?
Adam, AAF. Yes, Old Navy Adam, fabricator, AAF. The next crossing here is Cockatoo Creek.
Denny, it's very slippery. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Drive one.
You drive. It's on.
They can't find a way across. I'll probably fall, but... So you want to be on here? Put your lockers in. All right, Chelle's having a bit of a wheel. Keep coming, momentum, don't touch the brakes. Turn. Nice. Miss this. Nice. Beautiful. All right, straight out. Easy. Watch out, you got a big drop. Paulie's up there. Turn right as you go out. Woo! Washing the underside. And it's where Paul and Tisha decide to pull up stumps for the day. I think they've had enough. It's been a long day. You know, just for notes, it was this drive of hers that broke that tail light. Another crossing from Cockatoo. Oh yeah, she's deep. We decided to keep going and end the day at the falls. So we will catch up with Paul and Tish tomorrow and with you all next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, thanks for watching.